Yes. Welcome to another stream. We are in preview mode now. We've been through press conference mode, but now in preview mode. It's a big game against West Ham tomorrow. Obviously, Arsenal plays tonight, so hopefully Chelsea can do us a favour. But if we do the business against West Ham, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's the situation that we find ourselves in. We'll go through our predicted 11s and our predicted score lines and that. On the whole of it, how are you feeling though, bro?
Nervous. More nervous than I was for Fulham. Just because...
You're getting worse?
Yeah, plus I don't know what he's going to do with the team. So, yeah, I am nervous about it. Nervous about the game. Obviously, West Ham is still scrapping. We look tired. So I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I think it's going to be another tricky one, a little bit like Fulham, where we sort of huffing and puffing a little bit and just trying to fucking get the goals. And having said that, I'm hopeful that we can actually get the job done, man, and and get the 3 points, which is all that matters, isn't it?
Yeah, there's rumours going today about Twitter about West Ham full resting. Not sure how true that is. Obviously, but they do have big games coming up themselves. But yeah, I think man management is the key in this. Obviously, we'll go through our predicted 11s in a minute and see what changes we'd make. But like you say, we do look a bit tired, even though if Pep comes out in the press conference and says, no, we're fine, the team is definitely tired. You can see Gundogan was knackered. He said it previously that the team is knackered. But this is what happens when you want to win when you want to win everything. You have to go through these periods of time where you're playing every 3 days and it's constant like this. That's just the way it is. The only thing that you can possibly hope for is good squad depth to help you through that. And unfortunately, key areas we can't switch. That's what we find ourselves in.
Exactly. Now there is a picture going round of the players training, and if you look closely at the picture, you will see that Kevin De Bruyne did feature in training today, based on the photo that's going around today. So it looks like Kevin De Bruyne was in training today.
Yeah.
So could he be available for selection? That would be huge if he was available.
Would you risk him though?
Depends what his injury was. Because if he just had niggles in his leg, he probably would risk him, yeah.
Sam Martin says he doesn't think it's Kevin. Is Kevin the fault?
It's defo Kev.
It's definitely Kevin De Bruyne.
It's definitely
Kev, bro. It's 100% Kev.
It is. Yeah, I think I would risk him, depending on what the injury was. But if it wasn't a muscle injury, he just felt maybe, I don't know, maybe he had a bit of a knock or something, I probably would risk him because he didn't play in the last game, of course. So yeah, I probably would. I mean,
Lazuli says maybe a break glass if KDB is needed late in the match. That's probably a good shout. Like maybe if you need a goal, you can bring on Kev.
Yeah, I think I'd rather start him, just get the job done personally. But again, it all depends on what the injury was.
If you can get away with not risking him, I think it's.
I know, but you've already got to drop Gundogan.
You don't have to drop Gundo.
I do. I drop Gundogan, which means you'd probably have to put Bernardo Silva in the middle. Which, to be fair, if you play Alvarez and Bernardo, that's not too bad, I suppose. But I play him. I play Kevin De Bruyne. Again, depends on what his injury was, but I guess it's not a hamstring injury because he's only missed like a week. So I don't know what it was. It's kind of mad because no one actually knows what it was. It was just niggles. So
yeah,
whatever.
There was a rumor saying it was something to do with hamstring, but we don't know, do we?
I don't think so, man. Because he's back already. Less than a week. He's back in training after less than a week for hamstring.
He might have just felt his hamstring, like not like I say, just niggles. He might have just felt
just
it.
Just back
and he's gone.
tight.
You know what? Yeah. I think take me off in it because he requested to be subbed, didn't he?
Yeah. So for me, I would probably play him. Again, that's on the proviso that the injury is nothing serious and that he feels okay, which you'd have to assume that he does, given the fact that he was in training today. But yeah, I just think it's going to be a tough match. I don't believe the rumours going around on the internet that have come out from some inside sources at West Ham that they're considering playing a weakened team. They're not going to play a weakened team. They can't afford to play a weakened team. They've only got 4 games left of the season. And they're in a relegation scrap. So they'll in my opinion, I think they will start a strong game. And it's not like they're playing bottom of the league Southampton on Sunday. They're playing Man United. Like they could rest against City, lose, play the full strength squad against United and still lose. So I don't.
They do have a semi-final of the Europa League next week.
Yeah, but they're still in a relegation scrap, man.
Where are they in the table now? The 15th now.
The 15th.
15th.
Only got 5 points clear.
15th, 4 points clear with the game in hand.
You got Man City, United. You could find yourself losing both of them games,
and
then boom, what you got
yourself straight back in.
Exactly. So I don't see it. I think they'll play a very strong team, and I think we need to be on our game. I think they did have a they played obviously a big match at the weekend against Palace. They conceded 4, which is encouraging.
Yeah, that is good. To be fair, it's good for us anyway. You think that we'd be able to get some chances, create. And it's good because as much as like you got really good respect to the Conference League, sorry, Europa Conference League is what I meant, not the Standard Europa League. They did, like I say, they did get battered. They like Andy says there, they conceded a lot of goals. That is encouraging for City. That is good for us. You'd like to think there'd be space for us and we're at home as well. Mm-hmm. So I back us to create. It's just about finishing our chances for me.
Yeah. Big up to Danny with a 10. Says, just want to rest some players. Insane times. Haven't been so close to the treble. How would you both manage your schedule? Cheers. Up the Blues. Like I say, for me personally, I would be making changes in this game to give it a little bit of a rest. I would rotate. I would probably risk Kevin De Bruyne in the game. And I would probably, thinking about it, I'd probably risk Ake as well. So I'd make a few changes. Maybe look at someone like a Diaz and really identify if you could potentially take him out. Now, they do play with Antonio, who's very powerful, so you might want Diaz in there. But so maybe did you take Diaz out for the Leeds game at the weekend to give him a rest there? I do think he probably needs a rest. I am looking for some changes. In the next 2 games, I think we've got to see changes for me. Because like you say, it's you have to manage the schedule. The schedule's crazy.
For me, I'm just more get job done, then change, not change pre. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Big up to Carl. Says, save KDB for Real Madrid. Alvarez will do the job. He ain't going to be saved to Real Madrid. He might not start tomorrow night, but he ain't going to be benched for today and the weekend.
No, I think he'll definitely play against Leeds.
He's going to play against one of them for 100% sure. Matthew with a 15 months says, lads, there's a pic of Jack going round in the background. It says on our wall, goals, Champions League trophy and Premier League trophy is there. Fucking lovely to see. Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. They got it there in front of them at all times, isn't it? Which is good.
Yeah.
There's probably loads of them posters about.
Yeah, defo. Mohammed with a 2 says, Foden should start if KDB don't. He's more clinical. Well, I don't know if you mean on the wing there or in the midfield. I mean, I would start Foden myself. I mean, if you go into the starting 11s, I assume that we're probably going to have different starting 11s. So I don't know. Do you want to start us off with yours first?
I'm going. Give me a sec. My starting 11 that I'd probably go with, it's obviously going to be Edison in net. I'd personally start Diaz. I'd start Diaz. Ake, do I start Ake? I'd start Diaz, Akanji, Walker. I'd go with that. I wouldn't full send Ake just yet. I'd have him on the bench, bring him on if needed, getting some minutes in the second half. I stick with the Stones in the CDM role. Stick with Rodri because Calvin Phillips is in the bin. And then the rest of them, Haaland is going to start up top, obviously. You're not going to get away from that. I think Grealish does need a rest. I think Alvarez plays. I think Bernardo plays, but I think Bernardo plays in the middle next to Alvarez. On the proviso that KDB can't play. If KDB can play, he 100% plays. If KDB's chill, he 100% plays because he just will. But if he ain't chill, then too much of a risk for me. So I'd be playing Bernardo next to Alvarez, which might be a bit. It seems a bit ham, no control, but I might be fucking it up here. And then I'd play Mahrez on the right, and I'd play Phil Foden on the left. That's how I'd run it, I think. Let me get Foden. That's how I'd run it, I think.
Yeah, I would play Kyle Walker right back. I'd play Ake left back. I really want to play Laporte or Akanji centre back on their own and rest Diaz, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that.
I think it's too ham, innit?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. Which is
plus, I don't think Pep trusts Laporte as that lone CDM.
Nah, you're gonna trust him. Which, if you do that, you need to have someone inverting because that attack from your fullbacks is shit. So you're gonna have to play Stones. So unless he decides to play a Kanji centre back in the middle on his own, which he might do that. You're gonna have to play Diaz and John Stones, which is annoying. Phillips is mudded, so you're gonna have to play Rodri again, which is a real shame. Obviously next to John Stones, inverting. I'd throw the dice. And I would play Kevin De Bruyne. I'd play Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Haaland, Foden. That's what I do. So my only change is that
you'd have Ake for Kanji, and you'd have KDB for Alvarez.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, one of them changes. I full back the Kevin De Bruyne if he can play. If he can play, there's no point. There's no point not playing. Is Grealish injured? No, Grealish not injured. He's just played a lot of minutes, and we're basically going through the lineup trying to see how we can save these players' legs, man. Because that team looked gassed at the weekend.
If you look at Jack Grealish's minutes recently, Premier League, 90 minutes, 87, 74, 90, 89, 90, 90. You look at the Champions League, Bayern Munich, 90 minutes against Bayern Munich. You look at the FA Cup game, he played 67 minutes in the semi-final against Sheffield United. He's desperate for a rest, man. So I'd just take him out for this game, bring him back in against Leeds.
I agree.
And you know what as well? You know, a team that conceded 4 goals. Again, like I said in the preview to the Fulham game, you need killers in the team, man. Players who actually know how to score goals, man. So you go with Mahrez, Foden and Haaland. That's our most prolific front three. Play Kevin De Bruyne. If he's not available, Alvarez. You know what I mean? Goals, assists. That should do it. That should do the job. It's the defense really, which kind of sucks because of our lack of options. You know, you have to play Ake. For me, I play Ake and Walker just because of Antonio. He runs the channel as well, and I want him there. But our lack of having any real sort of fullback options means that we're kind of screwed, and we can't really. You know, you have to play Diaz because you have to invert because you've not got anyone who can run. Say you had for example, you had a Chilwell, right? I'd be like, yeah, no problem. For this game, don't invert and play Laporte, Akanji, Walker and Chilwell, and just tell Chilwell and Walker to bomb down the wings. You can't do that because we don't have those players. We have Walker and Ake, neither of which are very good going forward.
Yeah.
So you're forced into
the way
inverting,
that we play. Yeah.
Which means John Stones is forced into playing games, which means Diaz is forced into playing games. It's very difficult to get these players rest, man. I mean, and I tell you what, guys, it would be a whole lot easier if Calvin Phillips could play some football. It really would.
It'd be a lot nicer, wouldn't it? It'd be a lot nicer if we could do that. I've seen a lot of people asking about Gundogan in the chat then, and saying he's Gundogan injured or where's Gundo? He's not injured, he's just, he looked done. He looked done the other day against Fulham. He had a bad time. He had a bad time.
He looked like. I mean, if you remember the stats that I just read out for Jack Grealish, Ilkay Gundogan 90 minutes in both of the Champions League games. Fulham 90 minutes, Arsenal 72 minutes. Leicester, he didn't actually play that game. 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes. He played 75 minutes against Sheffield United. So, and so he's only rested one game, which is the Leicester match, but he's also 32 years old. Jack Grealish is 27. So he needs a little bit more rest. So for me personally, I'd try my best to give him a rest tomorrow night. Give him sort of an hour, 70 minutes against Leeds, and then boom, take him off, get him ready for the Real Madrid game, man, because he's going to be crucial in that Real Madrid game.
Mm-hmm. Plus, what you got to think is, like, no matter what the team is here, you can change. If this team is winning by half time, you can change it. You say, like, if you get a comfortable lead, like a 3-0 lead against West Ham, I'm throw Phillips on, make changes. Game for it. Absolutely game for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to get Sergio Gomez on? Yeah, fuck it, go for it, mate. I think they're kind of situations where you can save players' legs. Yeah. And I think that's what we needed to be doing as soon as we can get like a 3-goal clearance on a team, if that is possible.
Yeah, your daddy's daddy says, what about Rico Lewis instead of Stones? Just don't see it happening anymore, man. Because I don't think actually that right back transition into fullback into centre mid is actually very good. When you lose possession and you transition into a defensive unit, because it's just a mess.
Because it ends up Rico Lewis going back into centre back while he's chasing back. It's better with it being the centre back / CDM because it's easier to just slot back and Kyle Walker to move over. That's much easier than going from right back to centre mid.
Yeah, and I always say, if you want evidence, go and watch the Everton goal that they equalised when Damari Gray put it into the top corner. That goal was caused because of the formational tactics that were played. If we would have played John Stones in that centre back to inverted position, that goal would never have happened. It happened because our defensive line was a complete shambles because, it was just a mess. Yeah, you had a Kanji going over to right back, but then Rico Lewis was meant to be going to right back. That was just a mess, man. So I kind of don't want to see that again.
Rico says, does Rico Lewis have a future at City? Yeah, he's a massive future at City.
He does, but the system needs to be tweaked in order for him to play in this current system for me. I think it needs more work. And Cronenberg says, can't you play Laporte there? Which position? I guess you mean centre back. Coming up against Antonio.
Yeah, I don't think. And then I won't be playing Laporte in the centre back / CDM role either. If he's on about that.
No, he can't play that. I don't think he can play that role either. I don't know, man. Not for me, mate. Not for me. And this is one of the problems. You know what's actually kind of mad? It's kind of mad. I'd rather Calvin Phillips play in that centre back inverted role.
Yeah. Same.
And I think he could probably do it.
I reckon he could do it. He played centre back for Leeds.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he could actually do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Play the John. Can Calvin Phillips play the John Stones role?
I mean, he can't play any role at the moment, so I'm asking a bit too much. Professional Do It with 5 says, time to watch Kyler's how Arsenal bottled the league in a nutshell because they had bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Well, like I say, Arsenal tonight. We are doing a Arsenal-Chelsea watch-along straight after this. It's 8 o'clock kickoff. So, yeah, join us for that. You want to get involved, Xtra Club. It's an Xtra Club chat. So, yeah, links in the description for that. It's a pinned comment as well. Yeah, that's straight after this, basically.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, so big game. Jeez. Get away. Imagine that. What would be great is if Arsenal drop points tonight. If Arsenal drop points tonight, it just takes the pressure off. It takes the pressure off massively going into that game tomorrow. So that watch along that we're going to do is going to be a madness. So make sure you join us later on for that one. And obviously, Raheem Sterling, mate. Come on, Raz. Remember your last club break?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're all rooting for you, man. Raheem Sterling. What a guy, mate.
He's 12th in the league.
Is it not 13th now? Or is it 12th?
I think they're 13th now.
Oh, no, you are right. It's 12th. On goal difference.
And go, so they're by a thread then.
Yeah.
He's actually starting as well, which is good. So there we go. Raheem Sterling, left wing Raz. Let's get it.
Yeah. So I should say, hopefully Sterling can do something for us. I mean, predictions. Then, I mean, I'm worried about it, but I do think we'll get a good result.
I think we'll get a good result.
But I do think it's probably going to be something like the Fulham game. I'm gonna go. We're at home. I'm gonna go 3-1 City.
Yeah, I had the exact same one. 3-1 City. I think we go 3-0. I think we make changes. We can see the goal, and then we see it out then.
Yeah. But hopefully Chelsea gonna do something.
Well, if Chelsea can do something here, and then we win tomorrow as well, bro, that is insane. That'd mean it'd be serious bottle mode for us to lose this title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And if they drop points at Arsenal, say they get a draw, they go joint points with Manchester City, 76 points each, but we have 2 games in hand. So you could lose one and draw one, and you still.
What's that? If they draw tonight?
If they draw tonight,
are we only a point in front? Yeah.
Yeah. If they draw tonight, we can lose a game and draw a game, and we'd still be ahead of them.
That's mad.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we've only got 6 games left, so then you just have to win the other 4 matches, and that's provided Arsenal win the rest of their games.
Yeah.
So it's massive. Tonight's match is massive if Chelsea can do something.
Cronenberg says could lose 2 and still be top on goal difference.
What if they draw? You could actually lose 2 games.
Oh, shit, you could lose 2 games and win the league on goal difference.
You could lose both games. And
that's mad. That's why the goal difference matters, bro.
That's why the goal difference is. I always banging on about it. I always banging on about that goal difference, man. And that's the reason why. So, yeah, I've got to say, I don't really. The thing is, I don't expect Arsenal to not win the game. But then again, they've not won in 4.
I don't expect Arsenal to drop points tonight, if I'm honest. I expect them to win. I expect them to be like pure bounce back mode. But then the pressure could get to them. There's heavy pressure now because they need to like keep up. It's major. So I'll have to see what the situation is. Yeah, Aubameyang's starting against Arsenal as well, which is pretty mad, isn't it? That's another return.
This is Frank Lampard's 6th match. He's lost every single game.
That is mad.
The team has scored 1 goal.
Oh no!
But at the end of the day, man, it's got to end soon, innit?
They got to do something, innit? Come on, Frank, mate. Pull your finger out your ass, innit? What are you doing?
The last two games, they've lost 2-0, which ain't great.
Bro, right. I had no hope before you told me that. I didn't know that. And now it's even worse. Like, in theory, Arsenal should batter Chelsea. They should batter Chelsea. But I mean, stranger things have happened in football. Let's just hope that hopefully they can proper get up for this because they don't want Arsenal to win the league. That's what they need. That this is their trophy, man. They're fighting for pride here.
Yeah, let me have a look at the what's their team again? CFC Daily don't even put the fucking team news out. So that about
team news for what?
The Chelsea game.
It's already out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't it? I want to look at it now. Aspilicueta, Fofana, Silva, Chilwell. I mean, that's a pretty decent defense. Kante, Enzo, Kovacic is a decent midfield. Madueke, Aubameyang, Sterling.
I've not seen Madueke. I'm not sure if he's any good or not.
That's not a bad team, man. That is not a bad team at all. I don't know, man. I looked at the team now and I'm like, yo.
Bro, they've dropped Rob Holding.
Have they? Who's playing instead?
Kiwior.
Oh, shit. Oh, so they are playing Kiwior right-sided centre-back. Oh, so this myth that was put out there that, oh, no, he can't play right-sided centre-back because he's left-footed. Oh, no. So now it's okay then. It's okay then. What a load of nonsense that was. I remember saying at the time, why are they playing Rob Holding? Just play Kivior. And there were so many people going, nah, he can't do that because he's left-footed. What? Since when was that a thing? Since when was that ever a thing that you can only ever play a left-sided centre-back who's left-footed and a right-sided centre-back that's right-footed? If you can't possibly play two left-footed players together.
Yeah, you can't play to the same foot. You know what I mean?
It just, honestly, man. It's fucking crazy.
Magnets, innit? They repel.
Partey dropped as well because he's been shit recently. Martinelli dropped. I'll tell you what, man. Guys, do not miss this watch along, you know. I think it could be pretty good.
Arteta doing bits here. Big changes. But maybe that's good for them. Maybe they need them changes.
I know. It's kind of crazy because if they drop points tonight, man, like you said, if we could not go on to fucking not win the league, man. We got 2 losses in the bank.
If they drop points and then we win tomorrow, it'd be a serious bottle from City to not win the league.
Yeah, because then you'd have Leeds at home, Everton away, Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Brentford away.
You can lose 2 games. Of them.
You just have to win 3.
And that means that they've got to win all their games.
And honestly, genuinely think that the 3 games that we'd probably win were Leeds, Everton and Chelsea, which means we could potentially win the Premier League.
Against Chelsea?
Against Chelsea. Oh, look, it's goal difference in it, so it continue until the last day of the season. Fuck, that's annoying.
But that's only if they. So we'd need to win the league against Chelsea. We'd need Arsenal to lose tonight and then drop points in another game.
Yeah. Then we
could lose tonight and then drop points at any points against Newcastle, and then we could win it against Chelsea.
Yeah, but if they don't drop points and we beat Chelsea, it'd be basically we've won the league, providing our goal difference is not shit. Which it's not at the moment.
Yeah.
It's currently plus 14.
Yeah, it's good.
Because then you basically go into the last 2 games saying we can lose both of these games so long as the goal difference doesn't overturn a 14-goal swing. You're chilling. So, I'm getting too gassed about this game tonight, man. I shouldn't get gassed.
You're putting too much faith in Chelsea.
How the fuck am I getting gassed about a team that Lampard's not won in 5 matches? How am I getting gassed by that? How am I getting gassed by a team that scored 1 goal in 5 games? How is that possible?
Oh no, it's not good though. It's not good. You should not be getting gas, bro. You're setting yourself up for a major fall, innit?
I know. Come on, Lampard, bro. Like seriously, man. Like, what is he doing?
It was an own goal as well.
What was an own goal?
Dude, the only goal they've scored is an own goal.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So they've actually not scored a goal.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean. But he's got to do something. I mean, the thing is, right, he's kind of fucked his career by going back to Chelsea, man.
I don't know why he's done that, innit?
What's he doing? Like, who in the right mind is going to take Frank Lampard after this? Who would take Frank Lampard as a manager after this?
I was surprised that. Then again, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. I reckon he's got to drop down again. Championship, innit?
I know, but
if you're in the Prem, you're not going to... Bro, he doesn't win games.
He doesn't draw games.
He just loses games.
It's bizarre, man. It's crazy. Anyway, that's where we're at. Big up to Professional at the 5 says, do you reckon instead of putting Phillips on in midfield, if we go 3-0 up, we give a chance to Perone instead?
Nah, not personally.
I mean, if he does that, then you might as well just sign the contracts.
You may as well cancel Phillips' contract. Yeah,
I mean, West Ham are the team we're playing. West Ham are the team that want Phillips. You might as well
just put the top on at half time.
Yeah, fuck it. Because if Perone gets on in front of Phillips,
bad times.
Is finished at this club.
Yeah.
At the moment, I believe Phillips is like 90% finished at Manchester City. If Perone got on ahead of Phillips in any of the games now to the rest of the season, I go 100%, man.
Yeah, it's a weird one. That I can't see that happening. And Mario with a 1 month. Yes, it's Mario. He says, "Boys, have you seen the KDB training pic?" We have. So it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Yeah,
KDB back in training. AK back in training. You know what that means, bro? Someone's going to get injured tomorrow, innit?
Yeah, we can't. We're not allowed to have a fully fit squad, bro.
Because when was the last time we had a fully fit squad? The game that AK got his hamstring injury, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Boom. So. Yeah, someone's going to get injured tomorrow, which is a real shame, but that's just how it works. It is what it is. Nah, not Phillips, Andy. Do not say, not Rodri. Sorry, Andy Barlow put Rodri. Do not fucking say that, bro.
Oh no!
Do
Don't
not
say that.
Rodri.
Don't say that. That'd been us.
That is painful news. That is
Peak
painful
pain.
news. This has been more of a preview about Chelsea than West Ham. I mean, it kind of has, especially in the last 10 minutes. But that's because the game's massive. Because if Chelsea do manage to get a point or win, it's big.
People are saying that picture that it's John Stones. I don't think it's John Stones. It's Kevin De Bruyne.
That is 100%.
It's Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne. That's not even John Stones' hair, bro.
I know. It's not even the same colour.
Nah, that is Kevin De Bruyne. Look at the way he's standing as well.
Bro, honestly, it's Kev that.
Some fake fans, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
No, wait. Someone said no look at the other pic. Right, let me have a look at all these pictures, like the collation of these pictures together. Show the picture. Hang on. Well, we might be wrong in it, so it might just be Bill. It might be in the bin anyway. Right, look at the other picture. There is another picture. I can't see the other picture, so I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about, bro?
Nah, I don't even know where they find all these pictures. Me, you know.
Same. Where do you find these pictures, chat?
I go on Twitter, yeah, and see put 4 pictures up, and then everyone else has got like, oh, actually, it's on the website, bro. Go on the website. If you go on the website, it's Hammer Time.
What kind of chair is this? A noble chair, mate. Noblechairs.
Nah, it's defo Kevin De Bruyne, mate. It's 100% Kevin De Bruyne.
Is there another picture of this like in the same place?
Nah, I don't know what they're chatting about, this other picture, bro. Oh, that's what they're talking about, isn't it?
Is there even a picture of...
I don't see no picture that looks...
Is there even a picture of John Stones?
Nah.
Nah, you're all chatting shit, man.
Nah.
You're all chatting absolute pure poo.
I don't know what they're talking about.
It's Stones, you muppet. It's Stones. People are saying it's Stones. You don't even know. You don't know either. You don't know. KDB wasn't there. What do you mean he wasn't there? He was getting tested today. Yeah.
It's John Stones. It's not John Stones. It's Kevin De Bruyne, man. Why is everyone like, nah, it's John Stones? How on earth do people think that is John Stones? That is never John Stones. It's 100% Kevin De Bruyne.
People want to see. I'll show you on screen, innit, right? Right.
How on earth people think that's John Stones, man? That's never John Stones.
This is the man in question. Paul. You haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, no chance, bro. That is Kevin De Bruyne all day long.
Right. Sorry, I can't say good luck for tomorrow, lads. Good luck tonight. Yes, Stephen. I wasn't expecting you to come in and say good luck, to be fair. So I understand, bro. I understand. Right, chat. This is what we're looking at, yeah? Let me put it on screen. There we go. Right, it's full screen. So look, this is what we're looking at. This is the picture, yeah? All right, this is full screen, the picture. If you look at the bottom left over here, let me zoom into Bernardo for a second. Look over here, yeah? Look over here. Who's that there? Who this man? That's KDB.
That's a Kidaba.
That is the Kidaba. That is KDB.
How people think that is John
KDB.
Stones?
That is not John Stones.
That is a shocking shout.
That's KDB 100%.
That is KDB, man.
Right. Thank you. There we go. We can all...
So, whoever's saying that's John Stones, honestly, man. Honestly, what are these people?
Someone put Kev's face on John's body. They photoshopped it.
Right, cool. I think that's pretty much it for now. We've got the watch along coming up. We'll be live 10-2, 5-2, something like that. So make sure you join us for that one. Members only chat. So if you want to get yourself into conversation tonight, make sure you become an Xtra Club member. Link is in the description and pinned comment as well. Massive, massive game tomorrow, man. So make sure you join us for tomorrow's watch along as well. But yeah, this could be a madness tonight. Chelsea taking on Arsenal. Lampard, no wins in 5 games. Can he change it on the number 6? We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.